Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bl00dyBizkitz, and let's take things slow to start this off. In my first GoldenEye video that I uploaded here, I kinda, got straight to the point almost. Like, hey guys, I'm Bl00dyBizkitz, I'm a new director, blah blah blah, that's a GoldenEye video, let's talk about it, lah. And I kinda didn't really introduce myself formally to you guys, so might as well do that now. Hey guys, my name is Bl00dyBizkitz, and I'm a teenager. 16, I'm a junior, and I like video games. And that's basically it. And I also upload, videos of video games to the internet. And that's just me. I love video games, and that's just basically what I do. And I don't just conceal myself to one specific developer or whatever, I don't just conceal myself to Microsoft or to Nintendo or to Sony. And I didn't really play much of Sega, but I don't think anybody's gonna complain if I say that here, so hopefully I'm safe on that. But yeah, I just play video games on all spectrums, and I also have my own channel, obviously, where I upload video games and I do playthroughs. I'm not a walkthrougher, and I'm not a let's player. I don't really like the term let's play, just because I don't see the point. Why would you call it a let's play? Like, where did that term come from? I'm guessing like Proton John or something like that, but just the term of it seems stupid to me. Now, I probably should stop right there because people are probably gonna, call me out and send angry comments. So I'll just stop right there. I'm a playthrougher, so I just, play through the game. I'm not a walkthrougher, so I don't give you like step-by-step instructions on how to beat the game. I just play through it for you guys' entertainment. And I'm doing, let's see, a Halo Reach playthrough, a Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep playthrough, which is for the PSP, and a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough for the Nintendo 64. So, I've got all of those spectrums right there, and I'm kind of sluggish right now on those videos because I got a lot of homework, but hey, I want to get good grades, so sue me if I'm not going to upload videos to YouTube first before my grades. But yeah, that's my channel. I'll probably put a link, someone will put a link into the description to my channel, and that'll be that. I was talking about my first video on here. I was pleasantly surprised that a lot of people enjoyed the first video because, I was kind of afraid that, it's a first-person shooter. What is this? Is this even Nintendo or whatever? So I'm glad that a lot of you guys recognized it, and, you want to see more. So that's good. Yay for me. I succeeded in not failing you guys on the first video. But yeah, some people were asking about, playing online. Like, is this an online match? Is he playing on the actual Nintendo 64? No, I am playing online, and I'm using an emulator, which is basically a program that runs the Nintendo 64 on your computer, and that allows me to connect to the interwebs and play online with other people. And even you can do it too. The person I'm playing, TH126, a really good friend of mine and a really awesome GoldenEye player, has his own channel, which I'll link, and he also has a tutorial video, which I'll link because I'm a link whore, and he, explains basically everything that you need to know about GoldenEye and how to play it on the computer, online with other people, even other Nintendo 64 games. You could use that tutorial. So that's awesome, and you guys should totally check that out because I said so. Okay, moving on to a topic that I want to talk about. Let's see how much time I have left. Half a video. Hopefully I can do this quickly. My main topic that I want to talk about is GoldenEye Wii, which, this is supposedly a remake for GoldenEye on the Wii. So, everybody's excited for that. Hey, GoldenEye Wii, since you're doing GoldenEye videos, why don't you talk about GoldenEye Wii? You guys probably will be disappointed with my opinion on that, but sue me for having an opinion that isn't completely positive or doesn't line up with yours, so. And just be warned, you can, post up your own thoughts, and I'll be totally fine with them, even if they do contradict mine, and I love to debate, but that's beside the point. Anyway, all my opinions on GoldenEye Wii are purely based off of the gameplay trailers and the gameplay videos, multiplayer gameplay, all of that. My opinions are solely based off of watching those and what I can draw conclusions off of. So let's get right to it. my general idea about GoldenEye Wii, based off of those gameplay videos, is it looks like it's going to be a good first-person shooter, which the Nintendo is lacking. You know, besides maybe Call of Duty for the Wii, which Activision just kind of ported to the Wii so they could get more money, so it's not really, you know, a good first-person shooter. So GoldenEye Wii really does look like it could have some potential, and people would like it as a first-person shooter, which is kind of rare on the Wii. But here's my problem: is it going to be a good remake? Like, you know, for the Xbox Live Arcade, they did remake Perfect Dark, and it was a really good remake. All they did was enhance the graphics, keep the gameplay and the music and everything that was great about the game the same, and added on to it with, you know, a few new features, like, you know, actual online play, because, you know, Xbox Live Arcade, you can use Xbox Live to connect to other people and play online, which is a brilliant idea, and I'm glad they did that. So it was a good first-person shooter, obviously, at first, and, you know, it was a good remake. You know, they kept everything the same, basically. With GoldenEye, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like it's going to be the same. So if you're expecting like a perfect remake, you're probably not going to get it. From what I've seen, you know, it seems like you have to be stealthy. Like, I don't know, in the first mission, it seemed like it was all about stealth, which obviously, you know, you're a secret agent, so stealth is involved. But in the original GoldenEye game, you had the option of, you know, Ramboing it, or, you know, pulling out your silenced pistol and, you know, silently taking people out. You had that choice, but in this game, it seems like you're kind of forced to, you know, do the stealthy mode. And the second thing was the music. It was way too cinematic for me, and that's not what a, you know, video game music should be. Every video game track on the you know, the GoldenEye single player, you know, you could identify it quickly. Like, it characterized the level, like Facility or Cuba or whatever. You would be able to recognize it, you know, spot on. And I really did not see that in GoldenEye in the gameplay trailers. I really did not see the music for that. And it just seems way too Call of Duty-ized, obviously because it's made by Activision. You know, it has the aim down sight and all that, and you're able to throw grenades at the same time you're holding the gun, and you're able to melee people and all that, and just seems way too Call of Duty-ish. And that's the same with the multiplayer thing, because, you know, they had red dot sights and you're able to throw grenades and all that, and it doesn't seem like it's all that good of a remake. Now, again, I should tell you guys that, you know, this opinion is purely based off of those gameplay trailers, so hopefully by the time the game comes out, they will have changed things, and you know, hopefully, and it'll actually be, you know, a good remake for GoldenEye. You know, that's still yet to be seen, but you know, that's just my opinion on the matter. My opinion is completely subject to change, and if the game comes out and it's good, I might as well go ahead and, you know, get GoldenEye Wii and play it for everybody and make videos in NinBuzz, because that's what everybody wants. But, you know, I don't know. It just seems like a game that they slapped GoldenEye on the title just so it would sell a lot more, and that's just all I see with it. And that's my problem with it. And I ended it on perfect timing too. Another close game with this is my first game with TH126, but yeah, very close game, 10-9. Congratulations, TH. I will beat you eventually one day. And that's all from me, guys. I'll see you guys later.